Saints at Seahawks.
I like Seattle big. They've held both opponents under 20 points. Jackson Smith and Jigba, looks like they found a number one receiver, and that was the concern. I said I thought Darnold was an upgrade. O-line will be better. Both have been true. Listen, y'all tell me about Spencer Rattler. Can you win a game? They've been 0-9 the last couple of years against playoff teams. They've lost 17 straight games when they allow 20-plus points. I'm going to take Seattle to score 20 points in this game. Spencer Rattler is completing under 60%, 0-8 as a starter. They're traveling cross-country. I don't know. I like Seattle here at home, 28-20. I don't even think it feels that close. I think the Saints maybe score, they try to backdoor it and score a touchdown. I think Seattle's going to control this football game and cover.
Seattle Seahawks, this is the game that you're supposed to take over. This is the game that you're supposed to now really get some good vibes going, where everyone is sitting in that locker room just feeling good. Sam Darnold just hearing the roar of the crowd, finally really feeling like I'm a Seattle Seahawk. Because when you get traded to a new team, when you get to a new place, in the beginning it feels like you're wearing a costume. It just doesn't feel real to you, especially someone like Sam who's kind of floated around teams now. And like, this is a game that it's just supposed to be smooth, both offensively and defensively, okay? You're supposed to just be able to win this game. And it's just number good vibes only, man. Like, that's really what this game is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be struggle. It's not supposed to be weird. It's not supposed to be one of those like up and down games where it's like, yeah, Sam Darnold threw for 300 and some yards and 2 touchdowns, but he also had an interception and a fumble, right? Like, no. That's not the way a game like this is supposed to go. M. Jones is cooking and dealing. Like, this is supposed to be the, all right, defense is locked and loaded. You come to us with any quarterback that's not great. We are getting after it. You are going to be lost. You are going to be confused. You are going to be rattled. You are going to be overwhelmed, especially at home. Let's get after it. And Sam Darnold and this offense, yeah, we may not be Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or any of these other, prolific, high-powered offenses, but like, dude, if your defense isn't buttoned up and ready to go, we are going to get after you. We are going to pick you apart. We have the pieces, we have the weapons, we have the ability to hang points when we need to. And so it's just like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for smoothness. I'm looking for this to feel actually easy. And it's not so much that I'm trying to downplay who the Saints are necessarily, because I'm really not. But it's just who I believe the Seattle Seahawks should be and will be. And so it's just like, yeah, I would have to personally pull back on my expectations of the Seattle Seahawks if I don't just watch this game and just think like, that felt really easy for the Seahawks. Like, that just, Sam Darnold was just so smart, so comfortable. They never forced the ball in places that it needed not to. The defense had them wrapped up. Like, it was just clear that this defenses just knew exactly what the game plan was, exactly what they needed to do, and just swallowed it up dry. Like you want to watch the broadcast and see like, oh wow, the Saints haven't converted, on 3rd or 4th down in the last, quarter and a half, or any of those like random stats that we always hear where they're like, oh wow, the bottom line, they're 1 for 7 on 3rd down, with an average to go of 8.7 yards. It's just like, those are some of the things that you want to see, right? And you want to hear them talk about through the broadcast. See, this is why the Seahawks brought Sam Darnold. This is what he can do. See how he surveys the field and patiently waits for so-and-so to get over. This is what they got. This is what they signed up for. This is why they went after Sam Darnold, right? We saw this in Minnesota. We saw this a little bit in San Francisco. And now we're seeing it in Seattle. Seahawks have to feel pretty good about today. Like, those are the moments that you want. Anything less than that, and you're going to be like, we're kind of back where we've been now, where it's like, yeah, they're pretty good, pretty decent, can win some games, can struggle at times. It's like, it's just kind of just having your tires spinning mud, right? And it's just want some clarity. And when I look at a game like this, I just made a video talking about the Eagles versus the Chiefs, And to me, or excuse me, the Eagles versus the Rams game. And I was like, that's a barometer game to me. It's like that is, it's week 3. It's a little early for a barometer game, but it's like you get a sense of who are these two teams. They both played very specific opponents over their first 2 weeks, and you're just like, who are these two teams? They're playing each other right now. It's a barometer. If the Eagles are a great team, then they should look great against the Rams. And if the Rams are a great team, they should look great against the Eagles. And it's a barometer game to me. This is a clarity game. This is not a barometer game. This is a clarity game. You get to now feel the Seattle Seahawks give me clarity now. Are you able opponent like this? Are you able to just make this easy? I don't get too lost in spreads, 7.5, but that still does signal this game should be easy, and I want to see the game plan show that. Okay. There was other games. Speaking of Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks, there was a game plan where I see that, and I'm just like, things are going well for you, yet you're still making plays. You're still trying to run plays or make throws that are making things harder for you now. Right now, you're clearly in charge of this game. You're clearly the better team. The plays that are being called, the plays that are being executed, the throws that Geno is making should reflect that, and yet they don't. And that signals to me, where is the maturity? Where is the understanding of how the flow of this game is going? Like, those little things concern me. And so it's like these are just kind of the checklists that run through my mind when I'm watching a game. Like, this is very much a game where it's just like, I don't care what the numbers necessarily say. I just think it should feel easy. And anything less than that, you're just like, all right, I guess the Seattle Seahawks are not as good as I thought they were. And again, it's not to say, and that's the thing, that's why I don't get too hung up on the score. That's not why I'm like, well, they better win 28-7 or something like that. It's just like, I don't get too hung up in final scores necessarily. I just wanted to feel, when you're watching the game, clearly that the Seattle Seahawks are in charge, number 1 and number 2, that there's not like a real opportunity where you're like, oh man, the Seahawks don't convert here. Kind of feels like the Saints get the ball back and like, man, I don't know, they have, but they can tie the game up with 4 minutes to go in the game, right? Like, it's just like not that sense, or it's tied, and you're just like, what the heck? The Seahawks have been controlling this game the whole time, and it's tied right now. How could that? Or they dominated the first half, and yet they're only up by 3. And then again, you hear in the broadcast, the Saints have to be pretty happy about this, considering the Seahawks have been able to just throw all over the field, and now to only be down by 3, that's a real victory going into halftime. You got to feel good if you're Kel Moore. It's like, no. None of that could happen right now. None of that can happen. So we'll see. Painting clear. I'm painting some pretty clear pictures about this game, so we'll see how it actually unfolds. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Seattle Seahawks being easily, having an easy win, according to myself and Colin for that matter? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. It's whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much.